Hi guys! If you've not been paying attention to my blog, why not, how dare you, or my Twitter, you won't know then that on Monday the 18th of August I turned 20. So I'm officially an adult now and it's kind of daunting, but everyone keeps asking me if I feel any different and I don't, because since I've turned 20 nothing's changed. You know, okay, I feel tired and I've got no money and I've had this daunting realisation that in a year's time my life's going to be completely different, but that's got nothing to do with turning 20, that's just, you know, uni starts in like a month. But yeah, also on Monday when I turned 20 my new blog launched and it's called Young Unknown Author. I think I've mentioned it on here before, so I'll link to that down below. But yeah, and that's kind of like my previous blog, which was the life of a 19-year-old author, but obviously I'm not 19 anymore, so I can't really use it. Yeah, it's just sort of what's going on in my life, my writing life, how I'm coping with things, how, you know, what's going on with uni, and yeah, just in general blog. But obviously I do have a professional blog, which is melissaholden.wordpress.com, which I will also link to below, of course, which is for my poetry and my writing. So yeah, turning 20, it's been weird. I think I had officially the weirdest birthday ever. On Saturday I went out with a couple of friends, which was weird because everyone was like, "You're old," and I was like, "I know." Yeah, but my actual birthday was on Monday and it was raining and I did absolutely nothing, and I had 25 strangers sing me happy birthday in our pub that I live in back home, which was just weird. But yeah, and then I'm now back in Canterbury, which is why you might have noticed I'm now posting, because I couldn't post in Dartford. I did try, I wrote a video about being in Dartford and everything, and there was no audio because my webcam wouldn't work. So I'm sorry, that video's probably never going to go up because I think I deleted it. But yeah, it was kind of rubbish anyway, so I've probably saved you. Yeah, but basically since turning 20 I have had to start thinking about next year. My housemate Shelby is currently graduating in a month with a 2-1. I'm very proud of her. But it's just making me realise that that's me in a year. So I've got to start thinking about where I'm going to live and who with and what I want to do and how I'm going to keep writing. You know, am I going to get paid? I ultimately need to decide what city I'm going to live in. You know, am I going to move back home for a little while to save money, or am I going to stay here and live with friends? It also based on a promotion I'm waiting for at work, which isn't really happening, and there's a lot going on I don't really need to bore you with, but I'm going to anyway, ha ha ha. Yeah, so I've got lots of responsibility, but I guess that's kind of part of growing up, and I'll get used to it. You know, I've got a year, but a lot starts next month, so I'll be in the final stages oops, of editing my book. I have another book coming out, which is a poetry collection. I haven't decided the name, but I'll probably do a separate post about that. There's loads going on that I've completely forgotten. Let's move on, shall we? Present haul. Again, weird stuff this year. My brother, love him as I do, got me Yankee candles, £20, and a plant. It's a pink orchid. I kind of like orchids. Apparently they're quite easy to look after. So let's call this plant week 1. And if I still have it in a month, I'm going to call that success. It's quite pretty. It's currently in my room, but there's not a lot of sunlight, so I think it's going to die. I'm going to show you two. I got so many cards, but I quite like this one because it says, "Oh my god, I'm so bloody blonde sometimes." And I am, because I am blonde. I'm just, it's bad lighting. I just kind of look this weird browny ginger colour, but I am blonde. So I quite like that. And then Shelby got me this card about wine. Quite a lot of my cards were about alcohol, which was kind of weird. But there's this one about wine. It says, "a sophisticated way to get trashed." and another vintage looking card, so everyone's sort of catching on. But my presents from Shelby are what I really wanted to show you guys, because she got it spot on. She got me this t-shirt that says River Song wouldn't stand for this shit. I think I'm going to wear that in my next video. And she got me this, it's like a place card but there's jewellery on it, and it's from the Literary Emporium. I don't know if you can see that there. I'm going to see if they got a website. If they do, I'll put it down below. But it's actually a quote from my favourite book / film, which is Stephen Chbosky's The Perks of Being a Wallflower. If you haven't read it, you have to. Like right now, I will put that down below as well. There's lots of links for you today. But my favourite quote is, "And in that moment, I swear we were infinite." And it's actually the infinity sign. It's like a necklace. So I'm really looking forward to wearing that. But at the minute, it's actually just put up on my wall because I just like looking at it. I've rambled for ages, sorry. So to sum up, I'm 20. I don't feel any older, but I'm ill. I've got lots of responsibilities, but I don't really have to deal with any of them until next month, which is quite nice. I got weird presents, and I've got to grow up properly soon. Oh, and I got a new blog, so please go look at my blog. I'm quite proud of it. It looks amazing. So yeah, I think that's it. It's been a while. I'll try and post again this weekend or next week. I've got work, so I don't know. Yeah, that's it. I love you. Like, click, comment, rate, subscribe and all that jazz. And I'll see you soon.